going to do a quick tutorial on how I clean my brushes. It's really important to clean your brushes as often as you can, so here's how I do mine and I hope you learned something. Okay, so just have the camera in the sink here, and this is one traditional way that a lot of people like doing it. You just get a bar of soap and you get your brush and you wet it down and soak it out and just get the excess makeup off. It's got to be quite warm, the water, and a lot of people like to just grip the soap bar like this and swish it around and around and around, and you can see instantly all of that comes out. So you just keep going back and forth until you see that the water runs clear. I don't normally do it this way because I don't like a lot of soap like sticking in my brushes, and it does waste a lot of soap. So this is how some people do it, and you just mush it up until all the makeup is gone. This does take longer, I think, this process, because I don't know, it just feels like it doesn't really get everything out. But I mean, a lot of people do it this way. Yeah, so you just got to keep working it and foaming it up until eventually it will just keep going and going. So that's pretty much clean. The brushes do stain as well, like over use. So this was white, my BH Cosmetics brushes, but that's a pretty big difference of color. So I'm happy with that. I will just go over it again with an actual makeup brush cleaner. So this one here is by Beauty Pro, and that's what I normally use. So this actually cleanses the brushes and gets rid of most bacteria. So I'll show you how I do it with that. So get the next brush, dampen it down again, just get rid of that excess there. And then I just open this up, sprinkle a bit on here. You don't need a lot, and this does foam up. Instantly you can just see all of it just picking up and pulling it out with the water. As well, this does stain your sinks. This does stain your sinks. So it's good to like get either toilet cleaner or something afterwards just to bleach the sink back out, because it will be quite brown. If you have quite sensitive hands as well, like I do, I get eczema up through that finger in there. So what I also like to do is, on my next one, is I use this little soap dish here that I have. So I will just dampen that down, get some water, sprinkle a bit of this in there. I mainly do this for my little brushes actually. Just get little ones. So I'll probably get 2 together. And then just put that in here like that, and just pulls it out. Okay, so I'll keep doing the rest and I'll show you how I dry them. Okay, so after you've washed your brushes, you just want to pat them dry with this towel. So you just want to get all the excess water out like so. And then they are still stained a little bit with the pigment. I've stood there for ages trying to get it out, but the longer you leave any pigment in the brushes, the more stain you'll get. So you just want to get rid of any excess. Okay, So with the bigger brushes especially, you just want to pretty much go like this, really softly and lightly, to because if they dried like, I don't know, like all twisted like that, then that's how they'll dry. So you just want to make them as normal as possible. And good way to dry them, do not dry them sitting up in your little thing like this, because all the excess water that you have is going to drip down into the wood and it's going to split the brush. So you want to dry them flat. So just get a towel like this. Hygienically, if you were, doing makeup on other clients or things like that, you don't have to if you're using it on yourself, but hygienically you want to just, if you can see, just get the brushes and put them over the edge of any towel, so then it's not touching any surface, and just line them out. So this is how I do mine, and I probably don't do this as often as I should, but yeah, like probably once a month or something. I should probably do it more often. But if you were sick and, I don't know, if you had a cold sore or something like that, you would want to clean them a little bit more often. Okay, so just like that. And they should dry. I normally do it at night time and then leave them dry overnight. And then in the morning, what you'll find is they'll be like gathered together, so you just want to go on the back of your hand like this real quickly and they'll be fluffy like normal, but at the moment they're still wet, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, they're fine and they should be fine in the morning. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and leave any comments down below if you do it differently or want me to try out any different techniques. If you have any questions, also let me know. Alright then, subscribe and keep in touch. Bye!